Hey Possum Pals, welcome back to Paw-some Tales. Today, we're diving into the perfectly unexpected side of history. You see, cats haven't just been lounging around and judging our every move for millennia. They've been out there, paws deep, making their mark on the world in ways you might not have ever imagined. From shipboard mousers saving lives to feline companions of samurai warriors, these furry little historians have quite the tale to tell. So, buckle up, cat lovers, because we're about to embark on a journey through time to explore the surprising impact of cats who changed history. Get ready for some perfectly possum tales. Now, let's meet some of these history-making meowsters. First up, we have Tittles, the ship's cat extraordinaire, a ginger tabby who sailed the high seas in the 16th century. Back then, ships were plagued by pesky rats, who not only ate valuable food supplies but also carried diseases. But Tittles, with his sharp eyes and even sharper hunting instincts, kept those furry stowaways at bay. Now imagine this. You're a sailor on a long voyage, facing treacherous waters and the constant threat of scurvy. Then, your adorable shipmate Tittles comes and rubs against your leg, reminding you there's still a little bit of home and comfort amidst the adventure. Talk about a morale booster. Next, we travel to 17th century Japan, where we encounter Niniko, the cat samurai. Legend has it that this brave feline belonged to a samurai lord. During a fierce battle, Niniko leaped upon the enemy leader, distracting him long enough for the samurai lord to strike the final blow. Now, whether this story is entirely true or not, it speaks volumes about the deep bond between humans and cats and the fierce loyalty these animals can possess. And finally, we jump forward to the 20th century, where we meet Trim Whiskers, the Mouser of Downing Street. This distinguished feline held the official title of Chief Mouser to the British Prime Minister. Now, you might think this was just a fancy way of saying cat in a fancy house, but Trim Whiskers took his job very seriously. He kept the rodent population of 10 Downing Street under control, ensuring a pest-free environment for the Prime Minister and his staff. These are just a few of the amazing cats who have left their paw prints on the pages of history. From keeping ships safe at sea to offering companionship to samurai warriors, these furry friends have proven that they are so much more than just adorable house pets. They are loyal companions, brave heroes, and even, perhaps, secret agents of history. But wait, there's more. In the next part of our possum tale, we'll explore the fascinating world of cats in mythology and religion and see how these furry creatures have been revered and celebrated throughout history. So, stay tuned, Possum Pals, and get ready for another perfectly fascinating journey. Famous felines. 1. Tittles, ship's cat extraordinaire, 16th century. Picture this. You're a sailor on a rickety ship, venturing across vast oceans in the age of exploration. Your biggest threats? Not just storms and pirates, but also a tiny foe, the dreaded ship's rat. But fear not, brave buccaneers, because here comes our first feline hero, Tittles the ginger cat. This whiskered wonder wasn't just shipboard entertainment. He was a fierce mouser, keeping those pesky rodents at bay and protecting precious food supplies. Some even say Tittles brought good luck on these voyages, ensuring smooth sailing and safe passage. Now, that's one possum crew member. 2. Niniko, the cat samurai, 17th century Japan. Now, let's travel across the seas to another fascinating historical period, the land of the rising sun, Japan. Here, we meet Niniko, a brave feline companion not to your average sailor, but to a fierce samurai warrior. Legend tells us Niniko wasn't just a cuddle buddy. He was a loyal and vigilant protector. One night, during a sneak attack, Niniko woke his samurai master from a deep sleep by biting his ear. Ouch! This swift action alerted the warrior to the danger, allowing him to defend himself and potentially save his life. Talk about a perfectly timed wake-up call. Trim Whiskers, the Mouser of Downing Street, 20th century. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we find ourselves in the heart of London, at the esteemed address of 10 Downing Street, the residence of the British Prime Minister. Now, this prestigious position isn't just for humans. It has a long history of welcoming a very special feline occupant, the Chief Mouser. And holding this prestigious title with pride for many years was Trim Whiskers, a dignified and dedicated feline. His job? To keep the pesky mice out of the Prime Minister's office, ensuring important meetings and decisions weren't disrupted by furry intruders. Trim Whiskers wasn't just a mouser. He became a beloved national treasure, even boosting public morale during challenging times. Now that's some serious political influence. Cats in mythology and religion. Luck, and even royalty. Their sleek figures adorned statues and hieroglyphics, highlighting their esteemed place in Egyptian society. And it wasn't just the Egyptians who held cats in high regard. In ancient Greece, cats were associated with the goddess Artemis, the huntress, while in China, they were seen as symbols of fortune and prosperity. It seems these furry friends have been leaving their paw prints on the fabric of history for centuries. Modern-day cat heroes. And speaking of paw prints, the impact of cats continues to this day. While they may no longer be saving shiploads of food or guarding Downing Street, they continue to play important roles in our lives. From alerting families to dangers to providing emotional support during challenging times, these furry companions continue to amaze us with their loyalty, bravery, and unconditional love. So, the next time you cuddle up with your feline friend, remember, you might be sharing your home with a perfectly extraordinary creature, one with a rich history and a legacy that continues to unfold. So there you have it, Paw-some Pals. From shipboard mousers to legendary samurai companions, cats have perfectly woven themselves into the tapestry of history in ways that might surprise you. Did these feline feats tickle your fancy? Did you learn something new about our whiskered wonders? Let me know in the comments below. Share your own stories of how cats have played special roles in your life. Maybe you have a heroic mouser at home or a furry friend who provides endless emotional support. We'd love to hear all about them. And don't forget to paw the subscribe button below to stay tuned for more Paw-some tales about our fascinating feline friends. Until next time, meow and perhaps we'll see you around.